you're awake. Oh, thank the stars.
How's it going, everyone, and welcome to my first episode of Let's Play Elder Scrolls Online. So I created my character already. I am a Khajiit, playing as a Necromancer. I've never really actually played as a Necromancer. I was not liking the idea of criminal acts if I accidentally fired off one of my skills in town. I kind of steered away from this class, but I figured why not give it a try. And as I said before, I am a Khajiit, and I'm playing as Khajiit for the crit damage. See what kind of build I can do. So without further ado, let's get out of this cell. Hey, Norawane.
There you are. On your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, all right?
Where am I?
The Isle of Bolfiera, home of Clan Durini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Oh, so I see. You put me in jail. I see. I get it.
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a deitric beast called Shyazzel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shyazzel?
I'll say this in a sinister voice. Yes! Set me free and I'll help. Whoa.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment.
Are
There.
you making a wise
That
choice,
should unlock the door.
lady?
When you're ready, follow me.
Yeah, the plan for my character is gonna try and maybe just focus on destruction staff, but we'll see. Just having one type of weapon can get kind of boring. I may also do sword and shield. I like the extra protection. Here's a little call to Dark Souls. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's talking about crafting up there, to visit crafting stations to unlock my ability to craft. I'll do that later. Grab that. Let's go talk to her.
There you are. Free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way. Of Clan Durini.
Norawane.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Pleased to meet you, and I will help you. Whoa. Where are we headed?
We're bound for a place called the Keywright Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair?
Sure, but I have some questions first.
Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can.
You mentioned the Keywright Gallery. What is this place?
The Keywright Gallery is an ancient substructure of Bolfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived.
Okay, why is it called the Keywright Gallery?
On account of all the doors. The gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Daedra, Shyazzel, emerged from another.
How did I escape?
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
And what are you doing here?
Nothing irresponsible, if that's what you're asking. I'm a member of Clan Durini's.
Yeah, if she has to
intelligence
tell you she's
the
not doing
Syndicate.
anything
More scholar than
irresponsible. She
spy,
clearly
I assure
is.
you. I was conducting some research in the gallery, then pop! You and that monster arrived.
Okay. Why were you studying this place?
The gallery's always been a place of special interest for the guild, but we never quite cracked how it worked. Despite the dangers, this is our greatest breakthrough to date. The guild master will be ecstatic, provided we get it under control.
Okay, you said something about golems. What's going on here exactly?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We
Yes.
Dureni are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Bolfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites. But somehow, this Daedra found a way to turn them against us.
You describe Shyazzel?
Ugh, do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester. A huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magicka. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be in very serious trouble.
So she's admitting she's either has or is studying Daedra. Okay, so it looks like we have to take a weapon. I'll just take a fire staff. Like that.
Like staves and great axes,
I think I will take
Even
sword and shield too.
With a shield or another weapon of that size. The choice is yours.
Although, like, two-handed would be kind of interesting with the Necromancer. I'll take that too. I'll kind of decide along the way. Doesn't hurt to have multiple type of weapons they're using. A good recipe there. Okay. Oh, I guess we have to equip. Then we'll have to talk to her again. I did start off with my staff. I was actually contemplating of doing the sword and shield, but and to get these urns while she's walking slowly to the destination. Yeah, search through these urns for either recipes or weapons and gear. I should put the armor on that I've been finding.
Now, prepare yourself. Well, I
Prepared.
conjure up a dance partner.
Yeah, let's dance.
Let's begin. Quickly, top marks.
Yeah, take that, dude.
Impressive. Brilliant. Now do it again. Ready yourself. Quick, strike while it's off balance.
Yeah, I'm gonna block with my wooden staff. Need a giant iron sword.
Wonderful. Protect yourself. Use your heaviest attack.
Actually, I think there is some metal on my.
Block it, strike. Strike hard.
Yeah, there's
now.
some metal on my staff.
Now some foes will try to restrain you.
Okay. You can't restrain me. Crap, you did.
Ha! You're unstoppable. Prepare yourself. You broke loose. Be ready to break free.
Okay, so hold L2 and R to break
You're
free.
every bit the warrior I thought you'd be.
I need to learn how to dodge, lady. That here. Yeah, bro.
Now bash the construct before it strikes. Again.
There we go.
Now press your advantage with a heavy attack. That was quite a blow.
That do very much
Now,
damage.
interrupt it. Powerful strike. Interrupt now, before it strikes. When your enemy prepares an attack, strike. Interrupting their attack will set them off balance. Good, now destroy it.
Yeah, randomly roll around him. Into the back. What? You're beefy,
Well
dude.
done. Come speak
Yeah.
with me for a moment.
That's some leggings. You level up as you adventure in Tamriel. Your character acquires experience by exploring, killing monsters, and completing quests. When you gain a level, you receive 1 attribute point and 1 skill point. Sweet. Yay, I completed a little test.
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're
Yeah, you
ready
see me
to set
rolling
out.
around. So where are we heading down?
To reach the Keywright's gallery, we have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to
Fun.
slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
Nor am I, lady. Nor am I. All right, we'll head there next. What can we expect to encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
And why does it worry you?
I believe Shyazzel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight.
Boo! Will dealing with Shyazzel pacify the golems?
I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
Okay, well, let's go. Without further ado, lady, take care of this Shyazzel. Okay, I did put my armor on and I leveled up, so I got a skill now. I took Flaming Skull. I haven't said what kind of armor I'm going to kind of focus on. I think probably light, because that'll give you more magicka. But also maybe a mixture, just so I can have the protection as well from the heavy armor provides. Yeah, so let's get to sneak up on this golem. Yeah, you lady, we're not gonna sneak past them. We're gonna sneak up on him and whack him in the head with her staff. Need the key, bro. Take that. Take that. Yeah. No loot in that backpack. I was actually trying to take a knapsack. Take this lock. Bam. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too crazy in this looted area. I do want a nice staff. I actually do want a lightning staff as well. Is there one of those in here somewhere? Okay, don't see so far. Here we go. Okay, since I did level up, we'll get another sword and shield. Okay, grab some. This is medium armor. This is light armor. I'll take a hat. I have legs that are heavy armor. I think I'll stick with that. Chest piece. A jerkin. And I'm gonna grab some of this other stuff just so we can either just sell it or destroy it for resources. Some gloves. Yeah, better take a stash and. Okay, I think we're good in here. Okay, on to our next location. Take care of that bear trap so I don't actually step on it and cause me some harm.
Almost there. Let's hurry.
Yeah, I guess I could grab that armor too, but can't leave it alone. I actually looted a little bit before I exited that one room.
Right.
Belferia Island.
The gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
Okay, east. That direction. That must be where we're going. On my weapon here. Ah, who's gonna come and flex on me? Golem champion. Take some skulls there, dude. And a fireball to the face. No loot for me? Lame. Hey, kitty cat. Take some skulls too. Man, those flaming skulls are actually pretty powerful. Okay, let's go to the Keywright's gallery. Say it, ladies. I'm not too impressed with this place. That'd be much bigger. Bigger than the outside. I gotta make sure I put my armor on too. I keep forgetting about that. Especially before we face Shyazzel.
Well, this is upsetting.
What's that? What's wrong?
Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka.
Hey, watch the
created by
language.
Portals you came through. It must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn.
Can we fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Yeah, where can we find a replacement then?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
Okay. Let's find that sky shard then.
Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
But first, what are sky shards?
Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of rituals and experiments. We Dureni use them as a power source.
I see. And what kind of golem did you say was near the sky shard?
It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we've faced thus far.
Okay. By the way, golems and gargoyles seem like they'd be totally two different types of creatures, but that's just me. Okay, before I figured we'd head out to fight this golem, I figured I'd put some new armor on, and I got a level 2 weapon, so we are good.
All right.
We are well prepared to take on this golem. At least I hope. Ash there. And avoid any other combat out here that is unnecessary. I did put a lightning staff on.
There it is. The sky
That's kind of cool. Little lightning ball. Take that. You weak to lightning? Apparently not.
Roll to the side.
Teach you how to roll.
Move. No.
Attacking from the rear. Okay. Come on. Targeting him. There we go. I was like targeting him and it wasn't like lighting him up to actually do damage to him, so I like couldn't even use my staff against him, which was kind of weird. But got some foul hide from him. Doesn't seem very useful. Grab the sky shard here.
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard?
I did.
Incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
Good. Hey, lady, we have made it back here with the sky shard
All right.
energy.
Moment of truth. Focus on the sky shard aperture. With any luck, it'll respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate.
Okay.
Ha! You did it! Let's speak for a moment.
All right.
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
And do you have any advice for me to help me slay this beast?
Again, I'm just a scholar, but I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Okay. And I did put a new skill on. Leveled up. I took a weapon skill, which I kind of like to, at the beginning here, have at least one weapon skill and one actual class skill. So we should be ready.
There it is. Send it back to oblivion.
Didn't have any level 3 weapons, which would have been nice. Guess I should have probably went
and die.
That's rude. Yep. You're kind of hard to target as a snake there, lady. I mean, I can hold it down and like continuously shock her. You try my new skill. Not sure what that did, but
You cannot kill what cannot
I don't mean to
die.
jump. I'm trying to actually roll.
Only I will remain.
Really, lady? I thought you were gonna be the
You did
one
it.
beating me, but
Hopefully the gallery wasn't too badly damaged. Follow me.
does she have like 6 arms? Not 4. Wasn't really paying attention during combat. Do we just go through here then? Okay, we made it. Looks a little dirty in here.
By all the
That's
stars.
kind of cool.
Look at the central column. I had
Shrine.
no
Oh, there we
idea
go.
it was concealing something like this.
Holy crap.
Let's get a closer look.
Thing spinning in the middle is pretty cool. Yeah, we'll go take a closer look. I kind of want to do some light reading there, lady, first, but we'll go soon. Okay, we did our light reading and we are ready to go in. I like to read through the bookcases just because you can actually increase your skill lines level, which is kind of cool. You also can unlock new skill lines and lore books. Yay! Now where are we going,
This
lady?
is the
And why did it
Keywright
keep
server.
jumping on that?
How does I remember it? Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing.
I hurt myself if we go in
With the
here.
helix exposed,
Oh, you
these
can't even go
gates
in,
will
that's
finally
lame.
open. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
Okay.
Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keywright's gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
And why is that?
Because of you. Matters in
What?
Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of elsewhere. The Second Era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the Adamantine Tower itself, chose you.
Now she said Shyazzel was the scary bit. All that sounds like scary bits. You got dragons. You got Daedric princes. You got war. Didn't mention the vampires.
The Keywright's gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the stars protect you.
I go home and nap.
So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
Do you plan to use the doors as well?
What, me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderil will want every bit of this place searched and studied. Since I did the discovering, I'll probably end up leading the effort. Adventure abroad sounds all well and good, but my place is here.
Any thoughts where I should go?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
No. I actually know where I'm going, so I'm not gonna even worry about going through these. We are gonna head to the new area, west of Weald. Figured why not? Real quick, take a look, see if I'm missing any loot in here. I don't think so. There's some urns here that we could probably search. For some junk, it looks like. But I think I'm just gonna take off and start our quest. Nothing too exciting here. No like weapons or armor I can collect.
This door leads to West Weald in southwestern Cyrodiil. An area of wealth and prosperity, West Weald faces increasing tension. Between a fringe wood elf cult and the native Colovians, A cataclysmic confrontation approaches.
Wow, cults!
Will you investigate?
Sure, why not? Let's travel to West Weald and investigate this cult.
It was the damnedest thing. In a flash, the rolling hills and vineyards were replaced by a thick jungle. And then those wood elves moved in and established the city of Vashabar. You can imagine why the Count is concerned.
A forest springs out of nowhere and covers a third of the Weald and no one does anything? What's the Legion waiting for? An all-out attack on the city? Tree creatures and animals attacked. They came out of nowhere and started killing everyone.
Do you feel it? The power of the aliens pervades this place.
Daedric incursions from a realm called Miramar are laying waste to the countryside.
My mind is a storm of images and voices and memories. I can see every reality all at once. The many paths.
The affairs of Daedric princes are kind of beyond my jurisdiction as a Legion Tribune. But if they threaten Westweald, they're going to answer to me.
Ah, there you are. I have been expecting you.
Laramil the Wise.
I greet you, chosen of fate. Hermaeus Mora calls upon you to defend this world and all of reality. A secret contained for ages is now free. Where the once forgotten prince walks, disturbance and disorder follow. And that is how we will find her.
Yeah, what sorts of disturbances and disorder?
A secretive and violent order called the Recollection scours ruins throughout the Weald. Strange Daedric creatures harry the region, and the wood elf King Nantharian reigns over a newly grown forest, a sure sign the threads of fate have frayed.
What was that about threads of fate?
The lines of possibility that weave through reality and hold everything together. Athelia, the Daedric Prince of Paths, has been set free. Her presence threatens both our world and the realms beyond. Help me meet this threat, and you will be rewarded.
Yeah, I accept your challenge, and I'll help deal with the threat of Athelia. Where do we begin?
Let me mark your map. Frayed threads of fate point to Rustwall, the Ellenglin ruins, and Ostermere. And take this relic, the Echonir. You might find it useful. My friend Baragon offered his townhouse in Skingrad. Let us meet there when we are done.
Yeah, tell me about these sites you want me to investigate.
They are all within West Weald, not far from the city of Skingrad. Which location are you curious about?
Rustwall Estate?
Rustwall Estate is an old Colovian manor to the southeast, on the outskirts of Skingrad. Why Rustwall is important, I cannot say. Yet the threads of fate have been disturbed there, and we need to determine the cause.
What's going on in Ostermere?
I am not sure. That is why I asked you to investigate. Ostermere is a Colovian town in the Strid Vale, not far from the southern edge of the New Forest. I have heard stories about powerful groundquakes and enraged forest creatures in the area.
Yeah, what about the New Forest?
The Valenwood Forest mysteriously expanded across the River Strid and replaced the previous Colovian terrain. The wood elves who settled the area call it Dawnwood. King Nantharian rules a new Bosmer realm beneath its thick canopy.
And then what can you tell me about Ellenglin?
Ellenglin is a substantial Ayleid ruin that lies north of Skingrad. A lonely and peaceful spot, or so I have been told. Yet the threads of fate simply vanish in the vicinity. A phenomenon I have never observed before. We must determine why.
And what was about this New Forest? Clearly I did not pay attention when she was telling me.
Recently, the vineyards of the southwest portion of the Weald were overgrown with a thick forest. Now wood elves led by King Nantharian have settled the city of Vashabar. So far these settlers have been peaceful, but Skingrad is concerned.
Yeah, I'll head out and investigate those sites now.
Very good. I do not know what awaits you at Rustwall, but look for our ally Baragon at Ostermere. He mentioned he had business of his own there. As for Ellenglyn, I will meet you there. I am quite curious to see those ruins.
And what do you call yourself? Laramel the Wise.
It is an appellation I did not choose for myself. In my youth, I became dissatisfied with the traditional education of an
How old is she then?
I desired
still looks pretty
knowledge
young.
my instructors could not or would not provide me. So I struck a bargain with the one who knows.
The one who knows.
I thought you would be familiar with that sobriquet. Apologies. I refer to Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Forbidden Knowledge. I serve as his agent in the mortal world from time to time, in exchange for secrets I can learn nowhere else.
Kind of secrets.
Among other things, Mora taught me to perceive the threats of fate. It is a talent few mortals ever master. As for the rest, let us say I have seen things most mages and arcanists can barely imagine. That is why I am sometimes called the Wise.
Hey, tell me about Athelia.
Mora imprisoned her and made everyone forget. She posed a danger to all reality. Her scion, Torvasad, restored the memory of her to the world, and she escaped from her prison. Now the Prince of Paths is loose and somewhere in West Weald.
How do we stop Athelia if we find her?
That is not an easy question to answer. Athelia is a Daedric prince. No mortal can match her power without assistance, nor can Hermaeus Mora move against her while she walks our world. He is bound by the Cold Harbor Compact, while Athelia is not.
Cold Harbor Compact?
An ancient agreement that prevents many of the most powerful Daedric princes from directly manifesting on Ner. Athelia was imprisoned long before the deal was struck, so she and the Daedra that serve her are not party to its restrictions.
Then what are we supposed to do then?
Find her, observe her, discover her plans, use the Echoneer to reveal her memories. Mora chose you and requested I assist you. He believes you can help preserve reality from Athelia's threat, so we must trust that he shall guide us along the way.
Must be something else we can do.
We know that Daedric relics such as the Echoneer were used to help defeat Athelia in ancient times. Perhaps such items shall play a part again. For now, knowledge must be our weapon of choice, and our task is to arm ourselves as best we can.
Okay, well, sounds like we have plenty of work to do, lady. I better get working on my list. And by the way, what do you just kind of hang out by these portals that open up and just recruit people? That's kind of weird, but a wasp, huh? Yeah, get some live bait from there. I think this is probably a good place to quit. I don't think we should get into anything more on investigating anyway. We'll do that in the next episode. I just kind of wanted to get through the intro on this one. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope it brought you just some little entertainment. I know there's a lot of tutorial stuff in this first episode, but it will get more action-packed, I promise you. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, bring joy to the world and not hate. Bye!